Hello again. Mining and commodity firm Glencore is pledging that it will cooperate fully with investigations into any kind of state capture. This at the back of Glencore PlC's prosecution regarding involving in corruption, fraud and market manipulation in the United States, United Kingdom and some countries in South America and Africa. South Africans are concerned about this and how it impacts things here. One of them is UDM leader Bantu Holomisa, who has written to the public protector to investigate. He joins us now virtually to discuss his concerns. General, good afternoon. Mhlegazi, thank you very much for your time. Can you just tell us very briefly as we begin this interview, what are your concerns about Glencore? Because from what I have seen, South Africa was not mentioned specifically in what happened here.
Thank you, Braden, and thank you to our viewers. It is precisely for that reason that we have asked the public protector to verify as to whether South Africa is part of the 7 countries which have been fingered by the U.S. authorities. Because the U.S. report doesn't tell you that of the 7 countries which have been identified as having been involved in these shenanigans, who are these countries? Which are these countries, rather? So we are merely saying to the public protector, make sure that South Africa is not part of this. We are saying this in view of the fact that the Zondo Commission's proceedings had that there were worrisome transactions or approach by Glencore in the field of coal and Eskom, and I guess the name of Optimum was mentioned involving some leaders in this country. So it's just a question of saying make sure, because if we have not heard from Zondo or any other person that South Africa is above board, and later on it emerged that we were part of these shenanigans, then that would be a very bad thing for South Africa.
Have you had any response yet? I don't know. I'm not fully averse with how the Public Protector's Office would handle such a request. Have you heard back from them, or at least they've acknowledged receipt of your letter?
I'm not sure. I'm moving between Cape Town and Pretoria and Eastern Cape. But irrespective, what I've heard in the media or read in the media is that the spokesperson for the Public Protector has confirmed that they have received our correspondence. However, procedurally speaking, the Public Protector, who is the custodian of the current state capture inquiry, because we must never forget that the Public Protector Office was the one which initiated the current state of the state capture investigation. So I would give a little bit of time by saying, in view of this letter from the UDM, let me satisfy myself by writing to the Zondo Commission to obtain any evidence or evidence of hearing which came under his scrutiny, that is the Chief Justice, and any version which might have come from Brian Molefe and Mr. Poko, and also to say, in view of this, let us now write a letter formally, both the Commission, Public Protector, the Hawks, and possible the NPA, to make sure to write this letter to the USA to make sure that everything is above board. So there's no need to panic or press panic button. Let's wait.
Okay, how confident are you that the Public Protector will respond in affirmative to your request?
Well, I wouldn't know that. I'm not a Sangoma, but rules are rules.
Yes.
At least if you request from any citizen of this country to the public protector, whether you are protesting or you are asking for an investigation or you've got evidence. But let's give her the benefit of doubt that he or she will say no, or she will say, I will investigate. That will not be the end of the world. However, Judge Zondo still have some few weeks to wrap up his report. It might well be that he has made a reference to this topical issue.
Yes.
And I think
Okay.
he knows what's going on.
Okay, we'll have to wait. But just finally, before I let you go, General, I don't know if you're aware, Glencore has issued a statement in the last few hours. That's Glencore in Johannesburg, responding to what it calls South African stakeholder concerns about investigations. Basically, without reading, it's a very short statement. They are basically saying there's misinformation that Glencore denies, and I'm quoting here, any allegation of wrongdoing and the conclusion of both processes. This is the Zondo Commission and the Public Protector investigation regarding the allegations about optimum coal, and it says that they deny any wrongdoing. How would you respond to that very briefly? It's a very short statement that they've issued a short while ago.
We are aware that they denied that during the hearings of the Zondo Commission, but in light of what we are hearing today, that the USA has actually exposed them as nothing else but people who do shoddy dealings in 7 countries in the continent. That is the focus. We have noted what they have said in the Zondo Commission, but the bottom line is that, well, were they involved in the shoddy dealings like they have accepted in other countries?
Okay, thank you very much. We'll have to wait and see, General, what the Public Protector will do and how they will respond to you. In fact, I'll be talking to the Public Protector's office in a short while here on Today. That's UDM leader Bantu Holomisa.